And I'm gonna have one of you guys look.
Okay.
One of you is gonna look. Boy, are you ready?
Yeah.
Girl, are you ready?
Ooh, yeah.
Can we hit this? Welcome back to the Ear Me Out podcast. I'm your host, Roderick Grant, but
They already knew that.
they already knew that. And who do we have here? Who do we have right here?
I can't see.
I can't see. Who is it?
It's Grace.
Is
Is
me?
it Grace?
But no, today your name is Girl.
Girl.
And your name is Boy. Do you understand? And when we get to the middle of this podcast, one of you is going to have to look.
Oh, God.
You're probably asking yourself, which one of us is it going to be?
I'll look.
You should probably.
No, I will tell you who will look. By the way, guys, this is going to be a bunch of spoilers. There's going to be a bunch of spoilers.
BT dubs.
Yeah, right. The movie was cool. There's going to be a lot of spoilers. So if you did not watch it, please go turn on your Netflix and watch it now. It's probably the first thing that pops up. If you don't have a Netflix, I'm pretty sure your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend definitely has one. Tune in. Shout out to the ex.
Jinx.
Mitch, I can't see you, but I will kill you.
Oh.
Steal my joke again. Steal my joke again.
Yeah.
I just want to say, guys, I'm not feeling my best today, but you know, with all this Bird Box talk, Bird Box memes, and people that are trying to make Bird Box into something that it isn't, apart from a bird box.
Is it though?
Is it though? Yes, it is. It's just getting me upset. I had to talk about it. I had to get out of bed. I had to get the crew here together. You guys can't see Messer's on the other side. He's our cameraman today. Can Messer say what's up?
What's up, guys?
Yeah. He hasn't watched it yet, so this is gonna spoil it for him completely. Spoiler alert.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, right. But before we even get started, guys, real quick, if you loved Bird Box, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button.
Where's the subscribe button at? I'll point to.
Take off your blindfold, hit that subscribe button. If you didn't like Bird Box, just hit the like button on this video and also hit that subscribe button. All right, now that we covered that, let's just get into this.
Yeah.
Let's just get into this. Grace, I told you to watch the movie.
Yeah. I did watch the movie.
I want you to tell me what you thought about it.
Rod, it wasn't a good movie, Rod. It just wasn't a good movie. It just wasn't one of those things.
Why do you feel that way?
I disagree.
So everyone's saying, "Oh, the ending was bad." You know, it's not the ending, Rod. It's the whole movie.
What?
The whole movie had plot holes, Rod. You could have
Holes.
stepped in a plot hole at any time. You know, just
Girl, what are you
fell into
talking
one.
about?
You want a list?
Yes,
I got a
girl.
list.
Okay, well, Mitch, calm down, Mitch.
Boy.
Give her a chance. It's her first time on here. Don't kill her.
Not
Right.
this
Right?
time.
We'll take off her blindfold later, and
Okay.
it'll happen. She'll take it all in.
Whoa. It's beautiful. We're picking me already, huh?
No, I'll decide.
Okay.
I'll decide.
So, the biggest plot hole for me that stood out. Have you ever owned a bird, Rod?
Yeah, I had
right?
2 cocktails.
Okay, awesome. So there's some upkeep to having a bird, right? You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
Wait. Are you really about to say that's a plot hole because they didn't feed the bird?
Oh, I never
Are you-
said they didn't feed the bird, Mitch, but you would know that if you didn't interrupt me. So
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, Mitch, take it easy, man. Let her.
5 years they
Okay.
owned these birds.
Right.
In a world where they can't see.
Right.
Birds eat bird seed, Rod. They have to fly. They have
Right.
to exercise. They have
Right.
to clean their cage. There's so many things that would kill a bird in this kind of situation. And
Absolutely.
the birds they're fine, Rod. They're chirping away.
Yeah.
And why aren't the birds affected, Rod? So are no
That's it.
animals affected? Is
Right.
it simply just the humans?
It could be like HIV. You know, HIV don't affect the monkeys,
Weird flex.
but super weird flex.
Right.
But they
Okay.
affect people.
Okay.
So I don't know. You know, everyone's saying this
Okay.
movie is something. This movie is about social media. This movie is about our fear to look at racism in the eyes. This movie is about HIV. No one has said that yet, but you know, it's coming.
Now
It's
they
gonna
have.
come.
It's coming.
You've said it
Oops.
today.
I said it today.
Okay,
so.
that's the hottest take I've heard
Yeah,
on this all
it is
day.
the hottest take.
It's HIVs.
HIV,
I believe I was the first person in the world to watch Bird Box, apart from the people that created it.
most likely.
Facts.
Can confirm.
The reason why is because I hit refresh on Netflix and then it popped up on there. So I'm like, oh, I'm the first.
Wow.
Second is Sandra Bullock. And I love her.
Bullock.
I love her. She got a little bit of a facial job, I think. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm into it.
I like it.
So I see this movie. I'm like, Bird Box. And I look at my roommate. I'm like, Phil, have you heard of this Bird Box? Let's watch it right now. I was about to go to the gym. I said, let's watch it right now. And it feels like, oh, well, Rod, you know it's a scary movie, right? Oh. I'm like, listen, when Sandra's in it, I always feel safe.
Yeah.
When she was in that movie, when she was in outer space, Gravity.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I felt safe the whole time. So we start watching the movie, and dude, the production value was amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Let's. I mean, look, I know Grace, she didn't like the movie. Mitch, you loved the movie. I liked half of the movie, but the production value was amazing. I said, there is no way this is a Netflix original movie.
Right.
This had to be in a theater for at least a day and then dumped on to us freaking peasants. And then I kept watching. I'm like, wow, this is good. Some girl's cracking her head on the wall.
Dude, that was wild.
That was the scariest part for me. When I got through that, I was fine.
Yeah.
And then after that, then they go outside, and the sister's driving, and they're both looking in the same direction. And the sister gets the HIV of the eyes, and then she goes crazy, and she's like, I'm gonna kill us both.
Ooh.
That was wild.
She was pregnant too, huh? Not the sister, the other sister.
Yes, Sandra.
Yeah. And I said, what's going on here? They got to show us. They got to show us what these creatures. What are they looking at? What's infecting them? Did she get pollen in her eyes? Does she need eye drops? Do they need sunglasses? And then this lady comes out, Sandra's on the floor, and then she's like, she needs help. Listen, lady, you should have mind your own GD business.
Right.
I mean, I'm glad she didn't.
Oh. Well,
no, like I respect the fact that she's like, oh, let me go help in this time of crisis, especially since it's a pregnant woman.
Well, you know what? I felt like that lady understood what was going on enough to close her dang eyes.
that's what I thought.
She could have walked backwards, right? There's so many things that these guys could have done. They could have walked backwards. Characters that they put together was an amazing cast of characters. The actors were amazing.
Acting was
Your
good.
favorite?
Right? You like that?
Acting was really good.
Right.
Who was your favorite actor, Grace?
Always Sandra. Are you kidding?
Was it? Okay, mine was a black
I
guy.
love her.
Your
Oh,
favorite?
he was really good. Yeah,
Right.
the grumpy man.
No, the black guy.
Oh.
The first one or the second
said
one?
the
The cool black guy.
Oh, Tom.
Cool,
Yeah, not the black guy that knows everything that's going on in every movie that he's in.
Oh yeah.
In Get Out, he knew that don't
Yeah.
trust these white people.
Nope.
In this movie, he knew
Great movie,
don't
too.
trust that white person. So he's always pretty
always on
consistent.
it.
Pretty
Yeah.
consistent, right?
So they had Machine Gun Kelly in there. Did you
What
see
an
that?
idiot! Like, okay, first of all, can we put the post up there? I already put that Machine Gun Kelly versus Eminem. He lost. The guy was a horrible actor.
Took a
Not
huge
good.
L.
He said that. Grace, is your leg? Is it your,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
thank you.
Rod, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
Girl, he said the same words over and over and over again at
This
least
is-
5 times.
It was
What did he say?
horrible.
This is fucked.
Yeah, this is fucked. This is fucking crazy. This is fucked.
Like-
this is fucked.
He
was
reminds
so
me
bad.
of like.
He reminds me of it. I don't even want to say. Go ahead, Mitch. What does he remind you of?
He reminds me a little bit of like an angry like drunken sailor.
He reminds me of someone that can't
Or
act
Messer.
or rap. That's what he reminds me of. And then the other girl that's with the cop,
The
she's a
cops,
cop.
that was bad too.
She's bad too. Like, oh, you're not gonna get this booty.
Yeah.
You're
And
not,
then they
you're
end
not
up
gonna
running
get this
together.
booty.
Gonna happen.
2 minutes later, then oh yeah, she's getting pounded,
They run away with the car.
and they run away with the car.
Fuck them for stealing the car, by
Yeah.
the way.
Dude,
Seriously.
no, listen, it had to happen. Listen, there was not enough time in the movie for them to understand how to get rid of the car so that they have to take the boat down and all that stuff.
Right.
So they're like, listen, who do we need to get rid of in this movie that's doing absolutely nothing?
Machine Gun Kelly.
All right. This movie sucked. This is the best movie I've ever watched in my life.
Dude, I loved it.
Okay, Mitch, what did you like about it? Go ahead, man. Let's get some positivity
okay.
on this.
Yeah,
Positive.
positive.
So the acting was amazing.
Okay.
We can all agree on that one.
Okay.
The storyline was good.
Yeah, definitely. Really good.
Like, it was basically A Quiet Place, which if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend. Even coming from me, someone who fucking hates horror movies.
Right.
Wow, I sound like MGK right now.
Wow.
But with that too, like, it was a quiet place, but instead of you can't talk, you can't see. Which
Well, first of all, slow down.
Yeah.
This book came out before A Quiet Place.
oh yeah,
And then the production started on this movie before A Quiet Place, just so you know.
did you read the book?
Hell no.
Grace, did you? I know.
don't- I don't
I know
read
you were
books and watch
talking
the
about.
movie.
I
Yeah,
was
this-
doing a little
I'm not
bit
a-
of research
what the-
on the book for this.
How dare you
because I
ask
was
that
so
question?
angry about the movie. I had to do some research. So they bought the movie rights before the book was even published. So they knew this was going to be a big movie, and Netflix wanted to get a hold of it. there was a lot of differentiations between the book and the movie. They left a lot of stuff out that explained a lot of the holes that I'm so grumpy about, you see.
Okay.
But no, I have not read
Right.
the book myself. I read a synopsis.
Synopsis. Yeah.
Okay.
Synopsis. The synopsis.
on it.
Spark notes.
Some Spark Notes. I got some Spark Notes in there.
I love
Other
Spark
than that,
Notes.
no, I'm not a novelist. I didn't read
Right.
it myself.
Shout out Spark Notes.
Yeah. Spark
So I want to touch on what you just said. The person that wrote the book, they reached out to him or her, whoever wrote
Who's
the
the
book.
guy?
So they reached out to him and said, "Where are these monsters coming from? Who are these monsters? What are they?" Do you know what his answer was? You can guess. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, you're shitting me.
Demons inside.
No,
He said, I don't know. Like, that was his.
Mitch. I mean, boy, girl.
Boy.
After this movie ended, listen, I pride myself on a couple of things, and one of it is being able to decipher a movie.
Right.
And figure out the movie before the movie even ends. Before the even movie knows it's a movie, I already figured it
Yeah.
out.
It's me.
I went and opened the freaking Bible and I was turning to Revelation,
I knew it was going to happen.
looking for answers. Couldn't find any.
I could see it in Revelation.
And then let's talk about this. Let's talk about what some of the people are saying about this movie. As someone said, it's about social media, but I don't think it's about social media.
No.
So everyone is covering their eyes. Because they're covering their eyes, we're more connected.
Yeah.
We're working better together.
'Cause we're
And then
blind.
we're blind. And then we have these other people who are like, you will
God.
look.
God.
Look,
It's
it's
a machete.
beautiful.
okay, so and then like, can we talk about that for a second too? That like,
Yeah, you're talking about it. Go ahead.
who determined like, what was it that determined who could see without committing suicide?
I can tell you this. I can tell you
I
this.
got
Yeah,
this. I got it. Rod, I'll let you. You take it.
You got it?
You got it. You got it.
Okay. So, Grace is going to have to help me out with the answer
I
on
got
this,
you,
but
I
the
got
part
you.
I can answer is I can tell you who got infected in a way for them to kill themselves and who got infected in a way where they were able to function.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. The only thing.
So the ones that were the ones that killed themselves and brought harm to themselves, it was like the opposite, right? It made them the opposite of who they really were. So people like, they care and everything like that, they were bringing harm to each other. People that would normally be that person to like bring harm to someone else or hurt another individual, they accepted it. That monster, whatever, chose them to be able to like spread the word.
So is
Grace,
that,
Grace, you want to?
I have a slightly different
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So, basically, what I believe is this monster doesn't have a physical form.
It has to be
I see
multiple
it.
monsters, though. It has to be one monster can't be everywhere, right?
I think it's a few, okay.
Right,
But I
okay.
think
It has
that
to
when
be a
you
few.
see it, it doesn't look like a thing. It looks like your worst freaking nightmare. Like just the depths of your
because the voices
fear.
that came with it as
Dude,
well,
that
right?
was what fucked me up the
look
most.
inside of your psyche and see what will cause you to kill yourself. That's
I'm
why
having anxiety
the
right now.
crazy people, the ones in the asylum, aren't affected by it because they are already insane. They have nothing that can drive them insane. They're
Right,
already
right.
insane.
They've already
That's why
faced their
They
insanity.
appreciate the monster because it's bringing out the stuff that they enjoy,
Man, I'm
the
getting
insanity
anxiety. I'm
inside of them.
scared
You know?
right now, Grace.
The
I'm
rest
scared.
of the normal people, they don't want to see that stuff. That's
Right.
why they kill themselves. They don't
Right.
want to see it ever again.
So
it's in
wait.
their mind.
So is that how they could hear the like? So we all know like Mallory's character, she could hear Tom, who she was in
Right.
love with.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why she could hear Tom?
Right, because that was her worst. It was someone they look inside you and find what will get you,
Oops, there we go. Yeah, exactly.
what will convince you to take
Right.
your blindfold off.
Right, and there's so many memes out there. Let's take some time for the memes. What's your favorite meme, Grace, girl?
Oh, what was it? It was them on the river with the blindfolds, obviously, and it said like red flags, him talking to his ex. Oh God!
Sorry.
Who?
Sorry.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah.
So they were talking about like basically it's just a stupid meme about how girls are blinded to men and their
Yeah.
Yeah. Genius
Yeah.
and how they get around.
I like that.
There's a lot.
What was your favorite, Rod?
The one is right after the Cowboys win, and it's like Cowboys fans. Am I in front? Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Cowboys fans trying to show everyone that they're playoff contenders or something like that, and you have the crazy scientist looking dude just grabbing them and then holding it away. I got scared. He freaked me out. I'm like, hey. right?
Those memes, like
Right.
that one in general, not like the Cowboys one.
And it's
you-
sad because the little old lady, like he takes her blindfold off and just hold her eyes
felt
open.
so bad for her.
Yeah, but I laughed. That was the funniest scene for me. I don't know why.
the part that really fucked me up was when like after they gave birth to us.
Oh, yeah.
girl and boy, us.
What was the actor's name again? Sandra Bullock's. What was her name?
Which one?
Did you really?
Whatever.
Her name was Mallory.
Oh, because this guy was crazy. He's like, Mallory.
Yeah, that.
Mallory. I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need you to give me that baby.
Bro, like you just sang that.
I'm gonna need you to give me that baby, Mallory.
yeah,
I was like, oh,
Yeah, dude, like you sang that right
Right.
now into the headset, and like that's all I'm hearing.
Mallory.
That's no stop, dude. Ugh.
right.
Ugh.
But you know what?
I had to take my headset
The
off.
crazy bald man that didn't trust anybody was right.
I know.
The Donald Trump supporter, the one that said, "Let's make America great again." Or something. Yeah.
Let's make drinking great
Drinking
again.
great again. Yeah. He was right the whole time.
Yeah,
He built the wall. He was
know.
on the other side of the wall.
I felt so bad for him too, because like he died such an honorable death, but they were such dicks to him.
It just hurts so much that you won't be able to see.
That guy was one of the biggest things that pissed me off.
Because he had all the answers, but he didn't have the answers.
No.
He drew all those
coming
pictures?
into the house.
Yeah,
Yes.
he drew all those pictures and spread it all around. Like, hey, I'm about to do a presentation,
You
PowerPoint.
should be able to see his eyes. They
Yeah.
were they were normal. That's one of the plot holes.
I
Every
said,
single
kill him.
person that sees
You
the-
did.
Mm-hmm.
And every single person that sees the monster, their eyes are all
Right.
wonky. Even the ones who aren't super affected by
Right.
it. I checked. Their eyes are wonky too. This
Right.
guy's eyes weren't wonky.
But
At all.
Let's talk about
Whole.
let's talk about the best actor in this whole thing. The black guy, the second
Right.
black guy. Not the first black guy they
first guy was good,
sacrificed.
though.
Listen, everyone's like, oh, the black person has to die. Yes, the smart one died, but this guy went out like a G. He went out on his own terms, and I thought he
Yeah.
was going to be able to like fight it.
No.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be able to fight it,
that.
but like he was shooting everyone. He didn't know where to go,
Yeah, he's
and then
good.
the guy was making noise on one side and then dipping to the other side, right? And I was
He's
like,
clearly got some
oh
practice.
my god! I was like,
He's
no,
so great.
but you know,
Yeah.
like it got you. I mean, Grace, I know you didn't like the movie that much,
I know.
but that scene
was nice.
right?
That was
I'm like,
nice.
he's right there because we're looking, right? He's
Yeah.
right there. He's over. No, move a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Shoot him, and he got him, and he got the other guy, and then he effed up that girl. There's that one dude that's in the distance, and he takes off his blindfold.
He had to though.
Shot. And then at that point, it's like, put it back on.
Yeah. Right. Like he could have. Yeah.
We have come to the juncture. We're in the boat.
Okay.
We are in the boat.
Dude, that boat.
The rap.
Oh my
Look,
god.
the rap is it's taking us. This rocks. Okay, I'm Sandra here. All right, I'm Sandra. I got the oars.
Okay.
I got the oars all the way stretched out, and I'm sitting as high as I can, and my center of gravity is off. Because that's how you get through that.
Yeah.
If I was her, I was like, can we just like get all the way in the bottom? Can we just like lay at the very bottom and let this boat take us wherever it needs to take
Right.
us?
Kind of Jesus take the wheel
Right.
kind of thing.
So it's time, and I'm gonna have one of you guys look.
Okay.
One of you is gonna look. Boy, are you ready?
Yeah.
Girl, are you ready?
Ooh, yeah.
You're both gonna look, because I don't need none of y'all, because my name's Sandra and I can't make any connections.
So can I look now? Is it safe?
You can look, it's safe. You are in asylum. Girl, don't look.
Do we trick him?
No. You know what this reminds me of when they get into the woods and everything?
It's so beautiful.
Oh no, he's turned.
Oh god.
He's turned.
It's so beautiful.
Chop him.
Just stab him right now. Get him out. Get rid of him. Right.
Get out of here. Mallory.
So one thing I was very confused on. I thought the girl was really gonna take off her blindfold.
Right.
I'm pretty sure she did this.
Little peeky.
Oh, she for sure did.
We could remove our blindfolds. We're safe in the blind asylum, wherever it is. So I'm sure she did this,
Yeah, a little peeky thing.
right? And then she did it. So I think the girl's infected now.
Oh.
And she's
girl.
she's gonna grow up. I think she's gonna grow up with infection and then mess it up forever or become a new breed. I don't know what, but I think she's infected. Because how did she do this and then come back like, you know what? I am just joking. I didn't look.
Sketchy, that little girl. She
I didn't
the
look.
boat.
Yeah, that
She
whole
had one
okay.
job.
My favorite part was that last scene after they like land. So like they got onto the like asylum like part of the river.
The blind place.
Yeah.
With you mean the Professor X school for gifted mutants or whatever
So,
like that?
Yeah, but
They look like Professor X in it.
So dumb. Yes.
okay, so
Ugh.
but I really liked when they're like going through the woods.
Okay.
That whole scene was so like well done.
Right.
So like Sandra's calling out. She's like, "Boy,
Yeah.
can you hear me, boy?
Boy.
Boy."
Boy.
I'm mad.
So,
Right, I
but
know.
like she's like yelling out like, boy, that's not me. Don't listen to the voices. Like, I love that.
Right.
Like, that's her showing, like, on top of, like, being the cold-hearted badass that she was, she had a sensitive side, too.
Well, I mean, she had to. That was her son.
Yeah, and
She
then,
was more connected to that.
Yeah.
and then she also, because, like, you
Into the
remember at the
mic.
beginning of the movie,
Yeah.
she was like, I don't know if I want this kid. Like, she was definitely, like, considering the adoption.
Right.
And then she had boy.
Right.
What was his name again? Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah, it was.
I gotta talk about
It's okay. By the way, that girl is such a good actor. The girl is so good. She,
Yeah.
I mean, it touched my heart.
Yeah.
She
What,
made me so
girl
sad.
or Sandra?
Girl.
She was good.
Girl really touched me. I don't cry in a lot of movies, but when she's like, one of you is gonna have to look, and sorry, Messer, this is ruining the whole movie for you. Sorry to you, sorry to everybody. But she's like, oh look, and then I'm like, oh
I
no, you're not
know.
gonna have this little girl look. You're not gonna have anyone look. No one needs to look.
No.
I mean, if it was us three,
Pick
Mitch,
us anyways.
and one of us had to look, what would you? Who's gonna look, Mitch?
I would look. I'd kick one for the team.
I would have you look, and I would kick you off that boat as soon as you give us the directions, because you are not going to come in. You already, because if you're looking, you're going to say you're going to sacrifice yourself, right?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I'd either go crazy or I would commit suicide.
Right, or you might not, or nothing could happen.
Yeah, I mean, but we don't know that. Like, that's not
I-
officially confirmed.
I
Like,
mean-
we could you hear the birds?
It's a 33% chance.
Did anyone try looking down?
No. I mean, because the monster would probably be like down here like this. Like,
What did the
Right,
monster
like, yo.
even look like? Do we know?
up?
yes, we know what.
Changes forms.
Yeah, we know what the crazy guy drew it
Yeah.
as, but
Was
no
it-
one has an exact. Okay, so they do have the monster in there, but they removed it. I read it somewhere. They had the monster and they removed it from the movie.
Why?
It's supposed to be ambiguous. It's supposed
Right.
to be
Is
to
that-
the eye
okay,
of the
I guess
beholder.
that
Do you know
makes
why
sense.
this movie sucked so much balls? Sorry, sucked so balls.
many balls.
Yeah, so
Sucked
many
so
balls.
balls.
Because the people who made Arrival made this movie.
I didn't know that.
And that
I didn't
movie,
even see Arrival.
that movie. Look, no, this is what Arrival does. They take you through his whole. Did you watch Arrival, Messer?
It's bad.
Okay, it's horrible.
Bad.
Spoiler
I
alert.
heard it was bad. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm
They
same
take
boat.
you through this whole thing to show you the meaning of life and
Yeah.
still choosing life, even though you know that life is gonna be extinguished.
Right.
What the fuck?
And that I said this is stupid. So these,
Isn't that not choosing life though?
in turn, yeah, that is not choosing life.
You're
And
serious?
then, yeah, and then these Squidward-looking monsters squirting ink all
they
over the
do
place.
look like Squidward.
Yeah, I said, get the f out of here.
Out.
So if I knew Arrival made this movie, I would have not watched this movie. I would have watched this movie with a blindfold
But-
the way it was intended to be watched.
But it was still a great. Like, the acting was so good.
I see you so into it, Mitch, but I can't get around the fact that the movie sucked balls after the black guy died. Because maybe I saw myself as that black guy. Maybe I saw myself with a family, a little multiracial family.
That's deep.
And one is like mixed kid, even though none of them were mixed, and then and the other one was not my child, which I probably will adopt, but I loved them all equally. And I told them a story about being free, even though they were like basically captives.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't.
Right? There was a lot of good messages.
Yeah.
But the black guy didn't need to die. And you're going to be like, Rod, get off of that. He was such a good actor.
He was. I loved him. I would have.
he
I'd rather
touched
the
me.
kids died. I'll say that right now.
Damn.
What the
I'd
hell?
rather the kids died. He earned it. Those kids were punks.
Guys, this is her first
Both of
time.
them.
This is her first time
They didn't
on the
even have
show.
names.
She's new here.
By the way,
mad
girl, her
about
name is
that.
Grace. Okay, we all know Mitch. Grace does have hair. It's just red, and it's probably blending into the red background. But the hair is there.
It
She's
is-
not bald.
It's there. I am not bald.
So, Messer, I just want your take. I mean, you hearing what we're saying and everything like that. And you can talk right into that boom mic right there. What do you think? What's your take on this whole movie? Is this something you are interested in watching? You tell us.
I'd say yeah, I'd watch it.
Right.
It's.
Right.
I think it's deliberately made ambiguous
Right.
just so that it'll reach
Piss me off.
the most
Yes.
people.
Right.
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 So
Piss right off.
yeah, exactly. So because the people who made the movie
Right.
know that people are going to watch the movie and then interpret it however they want. They're going
Right.
to put all
Duh.
whatever subtext
Right.
they
Yeah.
want to.
Right.
Dude.
They're gonna put
And
all the
and that's what made the movie so
Right.
popular. You're right, Messer.
Yeah.
It made it so popular because look, 45 million people watched this movie within 7 days.
That's nice.
Netflix never flexes ever. They never show the numbers ever, and they flex. And the guy said, "Oh yeah, as I took my blindfold off, I was privy to this information that 45 million people. What if we're all infected like that Asian man in the movie in the beginning who thought he could see them through the computer screens?
Oh,
what if now 45 million people are infected? We are infected.
That's why they didn't show them.
Listen,
yeah, it's social media.
I was at the hospital. I'm not going to go into detail, but I was at the hospital and I was getting my checkup. And then I hear, like, I'm there getting the IVs pouring, and maybe I'll share the IV part. It's funny. And I hear this lady saying, "Oh my God, have you watched a movie called Bird Box?" Right away, fills my witness. I said, "No, don't let her make you watch it. Don't look." They came in and they started laughing and everything because they knew what I was talking about. I've never seen a movie this controversial. It's not even a controversy. It's just so ambiguous, like you said. It's leaving it it's an open-ended movie with no breadcrumbs. This is Hansel and Gretel going into the woods with no breadcrumbs. Like maybe the birds will come and eat some of the breadcrumbs, right? Maybe they won't. Like maybe the wind will come and blow it away. But at least it's a chance.
It's like the ambiguity of the end of Inception,
right?
But an entire movie.
The whole movie, yeah.
The whole movie.
The whole movie was the spinning, and it's
spinning,
and then
right,
teetering
right,
and shit.
Right, and then spinning again. That's what this movie did. It took me for a freaking loop.
Gotcha.
A merry-go-round.
Gotcha.
And I never liked merry-go-rounds.
I don't like merry-go-rounds.
But so I liked it and I hated it. Mitch completely loved it.
Okay. I loved it, and I hate horror movies.
Right.
So that's how you know it was a good
not
movie.
A horror movie.
I don't think it was a horror movie either.
Okay, it was more of a thriller.
Because
than
I
anything.
don't like scary movies either.
Yeah.
I
You're-
love scary movies.
Right.
I love
yeah.
them.
You like scary
them.
movies, yeah.
Watch
not
them
me.
every day.
No, I
Not
don't.
this one.
I don't think I'd be able to survive long in that. Actually, I would. Because I'd keep my blindfolds off. No, on, sorry. I'd stay in the house. I would stay in that convenient mart.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't they just stay at the grocery?
Right.
Why didn't
They
they
went
just
back
bring
to the
everyone back to the
neighborhood.
grocery store? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, I found out in the book they explained more. In the blind place, they wanted to leave out the gory details, but most people were
I
self-blinded.
got a Mitch. Yeah. What do you mean?
Like,
Explain. The
people were
self-blinded.
gouging their eyes out. Like
They were
in this
gouging-
blind asylum. Like there were blind people, but everyone else had gouged out their eyes.
When it got to the end?
Yeah, in the book,
some of them-
everyone
I was wondering,
blind. Everyone was blind.
All right, Grace, I'm glad you brought that
Yeah, I
brought it
wanted- I
up
wanted
because
to know that.
I thought that when they got to the blind place, the blind school in the middle of the woods, because that's where blind
Yeah,
schools are.
right.
Yeah. So they got there, and I said, "Oh my God, they're going to take their eyes out. They're going to make them all blind." But I saw the lady with a flashlight. I said, "Okay, well, blind people don't use
Yeah.
flashlights."
Oh,
So sorry.
As far as we know.
They don't, unless they're trying to help someone else or
Right.
scare someone.
Right.
Knocking on the window, license and registration. They always have cops always have the flashlights even in the daytime. Yeah. But I thought that was going to happen. But yeah, some of them were self-inflicted. Like I just don't want to see. They're so strong that they made themselves blind. But someone said there might be part 2. I said no, there isn't.
There's no way.
There is no way. Okay, go ahead, Mitch. Go.
Okay, so the meme is all I want to know is where these two drive off to, and it's just them.
Right. That's part of the answer, right?
Yeah.
I wish they came back. If they were smart, right? And, it's very hard to make a movie, Messer. I know it is. It's very hard to be in a movie. I know this. But I'm not going to take credit away from them. They did a lot of hard work. But come on.
MGK
Just
still
have
bitch.
them come back with the other dudes in the cars and have the black guy kill them. Like they went and got enlightened. They left, they got effed up, got enlightened, came back, paid the price, boom, boom. No loose ends.
That would be nice.
Right.
That's nice and neat.
All right, we'll take a second here. We're just gonna roll some of the memes.
Okay.
I love it.
Did you like how the Sandra Bullock, like her character, was like, We're gonna name girl Olympia.
Stop. I'm so mad about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you want to talk about
I'm
that?
big
So
mad about
go
that.
ahead.
Big
The dead lady.
She said, if I have a girl, I want to name her Cinderella, right? Or Ariel.
What is Cinderella? I thought it was Jasmine.
Cinderella.
That much.
Okay.
I know you had a thing for Jasmine, but that's not
like
this
that.
movie. Yeah, she's hot.
That's what she said.
Right.
So I was like, oh. When she decides to give girl a name, I said, oh, it's coming. It's going to be, she's going to pick.
What was that girl's name though? The one that had the kid.
Olympia.
Yeah, Olympia.
Olympia, right? It's Olympia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
she named
she
that to her.
specifically said what she wanted her kid to be named.
Right.
So I was like, oh, it's time. She's
Right.
going to name her.
But Sandra Bullock is on such a power trip
Oh, yeah.
that she's like,
Right.
listen, I'm not even gonna conform to your dead wishes.
Right.
I'm just gonna name them what I want to name them. I'm gonna name them Olympia.
Yeah, Olympia's just looking down like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Right. Like, yo, I gave you
That's
two
not what I
options.
said.
I gave
Yeah.
you two options here. Blind
pissed.
people living carefree while the demons killing everyone else. Bird Box. Let me see this.
I love this. I love this video.
That's good. That's good.
I guess you wonder where I've been.
Would you gouge your eyes out?
I'd die. Like the first. I'd be the first to die. I am the most unlucky
I wouldn't.
person.
I wouldn't gouge my eyes out.
See-
There will be a cure.
Yeah, there's got to be a cure eventually.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not a punk. I'd open my eyes.
I think, I was about to say, I'd try it. I'd be like,
No, I'm gonna open my eyes and I would fight. I would fight
Yeah.
that creature.
I'd be like, I'm either gonna kill myself. or
Mitch, you
be
know
the
what?
coolest
If
one.
this is about us
2 hours.
facing our inner darkest demons,
I'm fucked.
Mitch, I've been battling them my whole life.
I know.
The only one I haven't been able to slay, his name is Mitchell Griffin, and he's sitting to my right now.
I knew that was coming.
That's you.
Oh
Easiest
shit.
to kill, yet
Right,
somehow-
right.
New,
Hardest to
new
get
guest. Who dis?
New movie that's coming out. Do have Bird Box, right? Can't see. We have A Quiet Place, can't speak. The next one you can't hear.
They have that.
fuck.
Hush.
Oh,
It's a-
Wait, so what do you mean?
Hush, yeah.
I saw memes.
Damn it.
It said you can't
No.
see,
Damn it.
you can't speak, you can't hear, and then you can't sing. And it was like Selena Gomez. It was funny.
No, but
anyway,
what movie is there that if you
it's
hear, you
called
die?
Hush. It's well, I guess it's technically not.
Yeah.
If you hear, you die. But
Yeah.
it's-
Do you know how hard that's gonna be to not hear?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have to get my Beats by Dre or some.
Everyone's wearing Bose.
Yeah, the noise cancellation,
yeah.
right?
flip the switch.
yourself
Literally
deaf?
not even listen to
that?
music.
Can you even make yourself deaf?
Cut your ears
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
No,
Poke,
if you
poke
Van Gogh
your
that shit.
eardrum.
Off, that won't do anything.
You said cut your ears off, Mitch. Time out. Can we rewind? Did you just say?
That's
She
what
asked the
you
question.
melted.
Can you just make yourself deaf? And Mitch says, "Cut your ears off."
Just
Mitch
cut them off.
missed high school biology.
Just cut them
guys.
off. You can't.
Cut 'em
you
off, they're
just cut
gone.
'em off. We have
Mitch,
ear
Mitch,
holes,
have you ever
Mitch.
got your ears pierced?
No.
Look, I have. When they pierced my ears, I could still hear. So I'm sure if I cut my earlobes off and everything, I'm still going to be able to hear because you
Wait,
still have the
hold
hole there.
No.
You know that? But yeah. So I mean, is there anything else that you guys want to add? Well, first of all, subscribe.
Right.
Smash that subscribe button.
Right.
I think it's right here. It's been a while. I haven't done it. I think it's this side. Smash that subscribe button and take off your blindfold and just smack that. You know,
Yeah.
just real quick, just smack
Right with
that
the-
like
yeah.
button. Because this movie
No.
has got us all together. This movie brought everyone together
Wow.
the same way Pokemon Go brought everyone together.
Preach. Okay.
Whether
so-
you love it, you hate it, we're talking about it. You know what? You know what this movie also has in common? Donald Trump.
What?
explain.
Here we go. Everyone talked about Donald Trump. Whether you love him, you hate him,
okay.
you're making fun of him, he's everywhere. Everyone is talking about him.
Yeah.
Like I want to say everyone is. This movie is the same way.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it. Now it has nothing to do with people make connections with Donald Trump and everything like
Right.
that. But you make your own connection. In the comments below, you tell me, what do you think this movie symbolizes? What do you think it stands for? How does it pertain to you as an individual? Look, I've raged. You guys have caught me at the end of the rage of this movie.
Right.
I've raged for a whole week
Yeah.
on this movie. I've had friends watch this movie so they can be just as upset as
I've
me.
also been doing
I opened their eyes to this movie.
It hurt.
Right? Ha 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 ha. Right?
Oh no.
And then you know what? You know, they saw how beautiful this movie is, and they'll talk to me, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they're spreading the word in this movie. But this movie went viral. I had to talk about it. We had to talk about it, and we just wanted to say thank you for airing us out. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Roderick Grant. That's Mitchell Griffin and Grace. We can't give her last name out. Maybe she comes on the second episode. She'll give her own last name out.
Say later.
Oh,
But
wait. You forgot something.
can we hit this?
Let's hit this.
Can we hit this? Can we hit this? Bird Box, the worst, best movie we've ever watched in our lives. Can we hit this?
Let's hit it.
I think we hit it.
I think we already did. Oh, sweet.
Can you hit us both at the same time? Oh,
change up.
ooh, I
Okay.
like that. All right, take care, guys.